Welcome back, everyone. Ocean here. I have just a few things to show off in this video. Change this to be a clock. Just a time card, an electronic circuit with a clock. Is all it is. Now, what was it? To change the GUI scale back to large. Where is it? Got 3 wither skulls already. Prepping for that. Plenty of ender pearls to get to the end. And I've stopped production on UU matter for now. I piped that over to the ESU to fill it up, and it is now full. Both of these are full. An advanced solar panel out there powering this. Oops, it's 32% filled. This thing's up to 48 million. Got more coal coke. I made a couple things out here just for fun. Couldn't really find a spot for them. Gotta fix that up at some point. These right here, they are iron fences, which is 6 refined iron in a fence pattern. Right here, just like this. Gets you 12 fences, and it's hooked up to a magnetizer, 2 iron fence, 6 redstone machine block. Now this is just iron fence up and down, so what you do with this, you hold shift, and you land safely. I did have a jetpack on, I'll take that off just to show you guys. Now this one is hooked up to the magnetizer right there, and what it will do is magnetize magnetize iron fence 20 down and 20 above it. And if you're wearing iron shoes, bronze, gold, nano suit, or quantum boots, if you go towards it while it's charged, and I have it hooked up to one of the advanced solar panels, it will send you flying straight up. You can walk off. I can do this, have it take me up again. If I didn't have this stopping me, it would launch me up way up there. Let's do that. Now for this, I can show you here, holding shift, slightly faster than ladders, but it's pretty neat. Now without that stopper up there, hit those fences. Ooh. What I will do is take those 2 off as well. The collision detection, I guess you could call it, for the fence posts is kinda funky. Okay. Am I really still hitting that? Like I said, it's quite weird. Do that. Okay. Whoosh. See that? It can launch you quite high. So I put in, if people wanted to come up here, they can just get stopped right there. Whoa. And I would guess I only need to do 1, but it looks better. one other thing. Got two Enderman, the two Enderman spawners this way, actually. Whoops. I need jetpack for this. They're both right there. They work quite well. Sometimes they drop down and die. I gotta extend the platform out more so they don't just immediately fall off. Go back home. And through here, I have this book here. And in this book is my quarry world that I have set up. And one of the other guys helped me notice that two engines, electrical engines with bronze tubes, produce enough energy. I believe it produces 12 MJ per tick. But yeah, I got 4 quarries running at max speed, like the mini map there. Now I built that big one first, then that second biggest one second. Then I tried making this one 30 by 30. It was over at that spot there and over there, and it said something about chunk, like being outside the chunk loading boundary or something, which makes me wonder if there's a limit to how big of an area that can be loaded. I'm not sure. So I scaled this down to, I think it was 15 by 15, and then I built one right here in the middle. Yeah, I got squids living in there. And it's working pretty well. All of this, all 8 electrical engines, consuming, with the bronze tube, it should be consuming 21 EU per engine. But I have one hybrid solar panel. As you can see, it constantly refuels itself. But if I toss something in there, there's just not enough energy maintained. This one hybrid solar panel powers everything here without ever running out. And this is an eternal day age, so it'll always generate 64 EU per tick. I believe these only consume EU when they pump up or down or something like that. Same with the producing of the MJ. I'm not sure exactly how they work. That might be why this is not draining. It's working pretty well. I've got 2 void pipes sucking up cobblestone, dirt. Let's see. Sand, cobblestone, sandstone, gravel, and dirt. I've got plenty of all that, or I can get it easily, but I don't need to worry about it. I might toss saltpeter in with it, seeing as saltpeter is not really used for much. And I can use it, mix it with sulfur and charcoal and get gunpowder. Saltpeter and sand makes fertilizer, which is easily made with apatite. Some coal dust, sulfur, saltpeter makes gunpowder again. Swap out for charcoal makes less. Yeah, it just keeps doing that. So saltpeter's pretty useless. Getting quite a bit of coal. Some monazite, which I will need. Now I chose a desert world only. I chose that just for rubies that spawn in deserts or wastelands, so that I can get more chrome dust. I'll need to go get bauxite as well to do that more. Now these 2 small ones will be done relatively quick. These 2 bigger ones will take a little while. Now at first I had all 8 engines powering this one quarry, which was overkill. And one of the other people on the server were with me here and asking questions, and then I did the math and found out, oh, I could run 4 quarries at a time with this many engines. And the math actually came up to being 5 quarries at a time, but it's to get max power to each quarry, they need their own conduit. So I tried running that big one and that big one off of one thing of gold conduit. Like I had all 8 engines right here. Boom, 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 and on that side, powering that way, and then had the gold conduit going out like this here. And this one was not getting nearly enough power. So I just broke it up into 4 sections, ran glass fiber everywhere, and it works fine. Yeah, there's that. I built extra books just in case something happens and I lose the one in my base. This will get me lots of needed ore and stuff like that. There's lots of oil out here too. You can make a desert world just for that if you wanted. Now this one's going, it's been stable, nothing bad, really easy to make. Let's see here. Nice. Now the reason I don't have the monazite generator going, because I want, dang it. If I was running that to generate energy for my AESU, it was draining this really bad. As you can see, nothing's going because it's going really slow with it being dark out. But I wanted stuff for that so creepers didn't sneak up on me and stuff like that. This, I got desert, single biome, bright, normal sky, normal fog, wood tendrils, flat, eternal day, no weather. Nothing got added, nothing bad is happening. Potato farms fully grown, almost. Why am I? That's weird. It's moving really fast. Must have been running. I really do like this elevator. Yeah. Forgot about that. I did have a hybrid one out there, but that was a little overkill. I could run that back down to that. I've ran out of nuclear cells, I guess you could say. And the uranium I had found, I turned into irradiant to make more hybrid panels. And I just need 2 more iridium ingots, or 5 more ingots, and I can make another. I need to make more alloys, more carbon plates. I need to make a lot more stuff. But got 4 stacks of refined iron, 4 stacks of aluminum, and almost no bronze remaining, and only 1 stack of copper. 7 stacks of tin though, don't know. Oh yeah, I used all my copper for the nuclear reactor. I don't have anything to use with. Now the server has crashed a couple times and I've lost everything from them. This last time, the server host was able to refund our items, I guess you could say. So better centrifuge these. I haven't tried to get, how to word it. I'm working on getting another 45 slot mining bag, but it will take a while. Now, for those wondering, these tubes, now an electrical engine will produce 2 MJ per tick and consume 6 EU per tick. these bronze tubes, I think it was a stack of 2 bronze tubes like that, increases the MJ output by 4 and the EU input by 15, so it's 21 in, 6 out. And those tubes are so easy to make with the thermionic fabricator. I've been using lapis like crazy, along with iron electron tubes to make. It's weird, skinny up there. I'm doing it to make. Yeah, that's right. LESU blocks, 8 blocks of lapis. You can use iron electron tubes in place of electronic circuits, which is very nice, since 5 iron and 2 redstone makes 4 tubes. That's basically 4 iron, or 5 iron, 2 redstone to make 4 electronic circuits, which is much cheaper than going out getting tons of rubber, 3 copper, or 6 rubber, 3 copper, some redstone or electrum, whichever you're using, and refined iron. That's just much, much better to use the iron tubes when you can. Always go for the alternate recipes that are easier to do, and your life will be much happier and feed the beast. Especially the sapphire in Lapitron crystal recipe. I don't really have much planned for this episode. Dr. Ragehard, one of the people in the server, for his 600 subscribers milestone, I guess you could call it. We'll be doing something on the server, so that'll be fun. I don't know if you wanted me to say it like this or not. I'm not sure. So if not, I'm sorry, but oh well. I'm not gonna go into details about it. You'll find out later in the videos. Wish this thing would go faster. There we go. Some people like the propolis to make the good peat that burns hotter or produces 2 MJ per tick. Now, I was looking at that, and oops, let me see. Peat. Now, to make this, it takes 2 peat, 2 ash, 1 propolis. Now you get ash, or 1.5 peat will make 1 ash, and this bituminous peat will burn for 5,000 ticks at 2 MJ per tick. One of these will burn at 1 MJ per tick for 4,000 ticks. Now, that is, you're sacrificing 1 MJ per tick for 8,000 ticks, or 2 MJ per tick for 5,000. Yeah, I guess I can see that being an upgrade, actually. This would give you 10,000 MJ total, while this would only give you 8,000. Okay, never mind that then. Let's see what we can do here. I think I put all the silk wisps somewhere. There we go. And looks like we'll be able to make 3. Yeah, to refill this soon. Just gonna take those out. Take these off. Oh yeah, I should probably explain those a little bit. I do have enough woven silk now. Now for these barrels, really easy to make. They are solid wood with a half slab on top, in the middle. Now, what you can do with these, see, they hold 64 stacks, as you can see. If you left click, it spits out an entire stack. And you can right click to put them in. If you have multiple stacks in your bags, like so, you can double right click and it puts all of them into it. So you don't have to go searching through your bag and put them one by one. And if you say I only need 4 glowstone to make a glowstone block, you hold down shift, left click 4 times, spits out 1 every time you click. And right click will put the whole stack back. Whoops. Just one thing I wanted to try. Shift right click does nothing. So you're putting the whole stack back. And if you have nothing, right click, it'll tell you exactly how much is in there. Or if I was saying golden honey, try to put those in there, won't work. Honey goes here. Loads of honey. 22 of those. Okay, let's make a miner's bag. Doing the miners because it'll be easier to bring stuff back from my quarry world. Takes 2 iron ingots, 2 wool, 4 string, and a chest. There's a chest. I think I have wool somewhere. 2 gray wool will work. 4 string. And 2 iron. Now for this one, 45 slot. I need a diamond, that, and 7 of those. Got tons of diamond. Let's put these back on. Let's see. Now the first one you make just in a normal crafting table. The second one needs to be made in this. That there, the diamond there. And for these, what you do, you left click puts the recipe in up here, and then you gotta put the items down here. But it doesn't automatically put the finished items down here. So if you don't have anything pumping out, once you get 64, you have to manually move it so more can be made. Just kind of disappointing. I don't really want to clutter my area up with more piping stuff out, which is why I have not done that yet. Come on, almost done. Now, next time it does crash, if it crashes and I lose everything again, I will be telling the host to get me back one of these. And done. Turn those off. If you look, it's beautiful. 9 by 5. We got down here. This one is 9 by 6. So it's 1 row less than a double chest. What we need to do, move this stuff up top. Some of it at least. Okay. Oh, so that's where my pistons had gone. That, and that. That down. Gravel. I don't know why I have a barrel for gravel, and I don't even need it. What do I not need? 2 stacks of that. 2 of that. Bauxite. Well, let's pop out. I don't need the books up here. Do I have extra soul sand I don't need in here? Does not. Right there. Dirt as well. Okay, I got oak wood up on the wall as well. Now the barrels are nice, but I could easily just do a whole wall of diamond or crystal chest. Now, right here is a 9x9. That's 81. Right here, over and up, that is the size of the barrel. So what I'm really missing out on is 1 whole row, a row of 8, and 4 columns of 9. So I'm missing out on quite a bit of extra space. So 44 slots I'm missing out on. Oh well. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Let's go see. This goes here. This goes here. I like this though. You see exactly how much you have just by right clicking on it. See it at a glance. Don't need to worry about opening and stuff like that. Holding down shift and clicking everything you need. And just click for the whole stack, build what you need, and right click it back in. It's quite nice. But I guess that is all I really wanted to do in this episode. Do have a hybrid solar panel I need to put back in. There's my extra book just in case the one downstairs gets blown up. And yeah, there's really not much left. Not much for me to do at this point in time. I've already produced some more here. 2 and 3. I removed all the mirrors on the slime production facility. I think they might have been causing some lag problems. And 2 more in there. Where those came from. I got wildcats moving around everywhere near my base. The book's down in the book room. And they are actually they decided to move spawn into its own age, which seems like a good idea. But if that age got accidentally deleted, then all that work is lost. That is the only reason my house, I will always live in the overworld. I have quarries in the overworld, except for right now with the test I'm doing here. It's working pretty well. And if I lost a hybrid solar panel, I'd be disappointed. Might be able to run it off of 2 advanced solar panels, and I wouldn't be so worried about losing it. Which I could actually try. Just flip all these off really quick, swap them out, let them charge up. The thing is, this thing generates 64 outputs 128. I'd need 4 of the advanced quarries to match that. Since the advanced quarries generate 8 and output 32, I believe it was, so they are considerably weaker. I'd need 4 just to match that output there. I'd need 8 to match the generating tower, which is crazy. Looks like coal and tin. The only bad thing about the quarries, you gotta go in afterwards and dig out the ores that you want out of the sides. I'm about to cough. Nah, prevented it. Wish you could rest on the arms. That'd be fun. Ride around with your quarry. All this seems to be doing pretty well. You can see they're moving along at full speed. Ooh, some uranium even. We got, let's see, 90 monazite? Or 90 forcium basically. Can't wait for all to see these tomorrow, see how deep they might be. Heck, these ones here, this one and that skinny one will probably be done in a couple hours. Sorry about the cut there, everyone. I had a little interruption here in the house. It's done now, I hope. Well, as you can hear, the disruptions out there still. That's it for this episode. See everyone next time. Peace out.